Hmm. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why is my controller not working? Are we good? Are we good, game? Are we ready? We're ready. All right. Leafy says, glad SF6 didn't break you. Let it be known that being able to... Oh, it happened again. Why is my controller not doing anything? What's going on? It's just moving me in one direction. What is going on? There we go. Okay. Let it be known that playing a character in Street Fighter that doesn't suck is... It's just a whole different game, and it's so much more fun to play. Alright, what do we need to do? I don't remember exactly. It's been a week since we played, and we didn't play for very long last week. Narik says hello. Hello, Narik. Welcome. A meal with the Zimmermans. Evidence of Guy's misdeeds. Ah, yes, we need to go to the Abbey. I don't think it was Guy. It's too convenient of an ending for that character, who is kind of a pain in the ass. The reliquary used to contain the Hand of St. Moritz. Appears to be missing, though. Wonder where it's gone. Well, we know it's under lock and key, don't we? Broken pot right there. Carl. Peter's ordered everyone to keep out of the library, including you, Andreas. Oh no, the peasants looted everything here, too. Chiborium. A cup or other vessel for the Holy Host to sit within before and after the Eucharist, typically made of precious metals. Tabernacle holds the Holy Host in a locked and secure box between services of the Eucharist, God's holy place. This may be more difficult than I thought. We should still look around to see if anything is left. I don't see anything, Master. Oh, look, a journal. Might be Guy's ledger. Let's take a look. I can't read any of this. I don't understand any of this. Let me take a look at these entries. The Abbey's income, mostly donations from pilgrims. It's not much. These are the Abbey's expenses. Some of these numbers are awfully high. Is there a specific one I'm supposed to find? Wait a minute, I think I see it now. Ah, of course, Guy uses double bookkeeping. I use the same for the accounts at home. The Abbey is struggling to make ends meet, but the accounts seem to balance out. Just kind of rubbing my cursor over the page to make sure I don't find something else. Oh, this page is not part of the ledger. Just a sheet of parchment with a few notes, but why was it tucked away in this ledger like this? I should hang on to it just in case. Something doesn't feel right. Oh, you know what? We can make it into the library secretly, can't we? We can. We have a way in. It is in the cellar, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, no, it's not. Where is it? I don't remember. I don't remember how to get to the secret area. Oh, a cat and a mouse. We just got a bespoke kitty cutscene? That's fun. Not sure why we just got that. Kitchen, cellar. All right, we need to go downstairs, which I don't remember exactly where it is. Jack says liking the art style. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's a pretty neat. Here we go. It's in the crypt. That's where it was. It's a pretty neat game. Not even the crypt was spared from the looting. There we go. Who is there? Is it you, Lord, come to claim my soul? It's Andreas, Brother Edic. Oh, Andreas. Dear boy. You don't look so good. I've been better. The escape to the library winded me. I feel aches, a heavy heart, but it will pass if God wills it. Someone help you? Florian or... Do not concern yourself with me, Andreas. The others... Make sure the others are well. I will do what I can. Good, good. I must rest. Keep holding on, Brother Edic. Alright, Gurno is there. We have to find Guy. There he is, just the man we wanted to speak to. Andreas. Brother Guy. It seems like it would be quite a risk for you to come through to the crypt to see us. Shouldn't you be out trying to prove that someone killed Otto? Someone who isn't the abbot? That is exactly why I'm here. I need to talk to you. Oh? I'll help in any way I can. I know about the money you were stealing from the abbey. Keep your voice down. Where did you hear that? I'm asking the questions. Do go on. Sister Amelie overheard your confession. Ugh, mystics. Shouldn't she be contemplating the divine or something? That church is too small for confessions anyway. And? I found your ledger. That's the Abbey's ledger, and so what? Father Gernot tasks me with keeping our accounts in order. Well, they weren't in order. You knew if Otto pushed the abbot to show the Abbey's finances, you'd be in trouble. And you think I killed him? It's an understatement to say you'd be in trouble if the abbot found out. Yes, but murder, Andreas, me? I don't have the constitution for it. I'd rather run than kill someone. There's nothing keeping me here. I have enough money to get back to Burgundy. Powerful former duchy of eastern France that became a province in 1477, known for its wine, art, monasteries, and courtly fashion. Or maybe you just hated the peasants and that Otto represented them. Andreas, you know I find the peasantry irritating and unbearable, but they're like ants. I don't hate them, I just don't care about them. I'd rather not see or hear them. You know how I am, Andreas. Why would I pretend to be otherwise now? That's a fair point. There you have it. That's it, that's all I know at the moment. And that's all you will know, because there's nothing more to know. There's nothing else, God bless you, Andreas. I'm looking for, what was his name? This one. Rudiger. Unsar Troten hat farsat Sancta Petra Guyalt. What language is this? Kyrie eleison. Oh, is this some form of Latin? I like it. A song meant for times of need, and I believe we are in need at this time. I worry about Brother Rudiger. He has been deep in prayer ever since we fled into the library. All this violence and strife does not conform with his gentle soul. You really care for him, don't you? This kind and thoughtful man, who wouldn't? You'll find out who killed Otto, won't you? I'm hoping to. We are counting on you. Ah. Kyrie eleison. Brother Rudiger, why don't you sing for the others to hear? The others? Yes, all your brothers. You're the cantor. Yours is the voice that leads them. Appointed official in a monastery, responsible for leading the chants and songs of the community. I don't know. You can do it. I believe in you, and Matthew believes in you. We all do. All right. I suppose I can try. Kettle says they just don't write chants like they used to. It's kind of funny. Wojak is over here, or Voislav, that's his name. Hello, Brother Voislav. Do you have a moment? Of course, Andreas. What do you need? I was hoping to ask you about Brother Guy. What about him? Has he been doing anything odd lately? I'm sorry, Andreas. I don't know what you mean. I think he may have a reason to kill Otto. Andreas, that's a grave accusation. Do you have any evidence to support this assertion? Sister Amelie overheard Brother Guy confessing to Father Thomas. That doesn't make any sense. Brother Guy makes his confessions to Father Guerneau like the rest of us. He confessed that he'd stolen money from the Abbey and that Otto knew about it. Andreas, Sister Amelie is a mystic, a troubled woman. You don't believe me? I believe you heard what you heard. Whether Sister Amelie really heard any of that. This does not bode well for the Abbey. Just tell me so I have something to tell Peter. So you can implicate one of the brothers in Otto's death? No, Andreas, not for your convenience. Enough of this. God bless you, Andreas. It's irritating because I had a bunch of evidence, but I guess I spent it before because I spoke to Guy first. No. Volkbert, it's going to be all right. How can you know that, Lucas? Trust in Providence, brother. The Lord guides us through Gethsemane. They're going to hurt us. They won't. Look, Andreas is here. He'll help. Lucas, Volkbert, yes, I will help in any way I can. It's all looking better already. Volkbert, God has sent us a mediator. I don't want to die. You need to toughen up, Volkbert. Andreas, I don't think that's helpful. No, please, we're all going to die. You won't die. Andreas was just being mean. He'll help us, all of us. Speaking of, have either of you seen Brother Guy doing anything odd around the Abbey? Not that I can remember, but I'm usually busy in the kitchen. Many brothers to feed, after all. Oh no, I told you, Lucas, it's more woe for all of us. I can't tell you, Guy will be mad at me. People will yell at me again. It's important and could help all of you. If you know something, you should tell Andreas. He's trying to look out for us. But alright, maybe. I did see him go into the abattoir the other day near Vespers. Slaughterhouse. He had a book with him. Nothing strange about seeing Brother Guy with a book, but he doesn't go into the abattoir. He doesn't even go to the animal pens. That's work for me and Brother Voislav. I see. Thank you, Brother Volkbert. Is that helpful? What does this mean for Brother Guy? Brother Guy will be fine. Unless we all die in here. God save us. That's fun. Alright, let's go into that place. I need to find the abattoir. I do not know where it is, but we do need to find it. I think I do have a map. Where was that? How do we use that? There we go. Yes, okay, it's south of the cemetery. Oh shit, I didn't want to go here. I wanted to go through this door. Alrighty, so we just gotta run down there and find his secret book, or whatever. A book? Why would there be a book left out here? Been left open. I wonder who was reading this. I wonder which work it is. Oh god, this looks like a book of exorcism and occultism. Whatever this text was for, it certainly has no place in the Abbey. There's a loose page here. Miriel Otto. Otto's name is in the middle of a summoning circle, but why? Orioth, Pinan, Ossel, Triboy, Norioth, Belforith, Kamoy, Astaroth, Sabronoi, and Sismael. These are demons. La Basson de Sonhui, Lincière pour Bougie. It's a necromancy manual. Wait, so it was trying to revive him. Alright, we should probably go talk to Guy. Who's Miriel? Ah, yes, this is where we want to go. Good. Kettle says someone is a bit too familiar with demons. Hey, man. I know things. I've been around the block once or twice. Again, Andreas. What is it this time? Okay, well. Let's see if we can talk to Gurno. God bless you, Andreas. Has anything new come to light in the investigation of Otto's death? I must speak with you urgently about Brother Guy. Oh, Esper's here. Hey, Esper. Welcome. Now is not really the time to discuss the enmity between you, Andreas. I know you do not care for each other, but it's hardly appropriate. Guy's been stealing from the Abbey. Pardon me? I must not have heard you right. Sister Amelie overheard Guy confessing as much to Father Thomas. That's preposterous. I am the brother's confessor. What need would he have to confess to Father Thomas? You're being obtuse. He couldn't tell you because he knew you'd be furious. Brother Guy may give in to unkind impulses from time to time, but that does not make him a thief. What was it that he purported to have stolen? Money, and a lot of it. Found something strange in the Abbey's ledger that might corroborate the sister's story. Still working on decoding it. Where did you find this ledger? Perhaps it's you who's the thief. Perhaps it's a ploy to cover to your own crimes against Kiersau. You've always taken an unusual interest in this place. I am already a rich man, Father Gurno. I do not need the Abbey's coin. Use the mind God gave you and think this through. Oh, Esper just bought a gift sub. Thank you, Esper. I should update the sub goal, but I don't I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know what the sub goal is gonna be, so I'll take it off the screen for now. We'll figure it out. I'm still riding the high from the 24-hour stream. How dare you? We may be reduced to hiding among books, but I am still the abbot and you will speak to me as such. You can't read the ledger, can you? Of course I can. It's a complex accounting. Even I struggled to understand it at first. Because you're so brilliant. Does the Abbey's financial situation now seem suspiciously dire to you? Closing the scriptorium lost you some income, but your taxes are bleeding the peasants dry. What are you getting at, Maler? For all of Kiersau's challenges, you should have more money in your coffers now, not less. His theft could have endangered the Abbey. It's too much. I apologize. You're right, I cannot make heads nor tails of Guy's accounting system. Its complexity is beyond me. You believe Sister Amelie heard Guy correctly? She did not imagine it? There's something else. She said Otto knew about Guy's theft. No. You can't think he killed Otto. I don't believe it. He wouldn't. He might. He's never much like the peasants, but murder. I don't think violence is that kind is in his nature. I know his heart. You couldn't have made a mistake. Are you certain? These are not the kinds of mistakes I make. No, I suppose not. Never ends, does it? These times are so dark, Andreas. Even with the Lord's light to guide us, I do not know how we will go on when this is through. Is there some proof you can offer me of Guy's theft? Evidence of where the money's gone? There is a curious scrap of paper in the ledger, but nothing more. I haven't been able to find any evidence of what Guy's done with the funds. Very well. There's little I can do about this now, but should we survive the coming days, the consequences for Brother Guy will be dire. I'm sorry this came to light in the way that it did. Whatever you think of me and my intentions, I do care about Kiersau. We have not always seen eye to eye, but I have never doubted your care for this place. In that, at least, we are aligned. One final thing. Have you spoken with him about this? No, not yet. So he doesn't know he's been found out. Very well. Go with God now more than ever. Until later. I actually did speak with him, so I'm confused why it just said I didn't. You asshole! You told Gernot. Oops. You are a true bastard, Andreas Maler, and you deserve the very worst of what's coming to you. Do not speak to me again. Hi, buddy. I gave him heads up, so I'm not that much of an asshole. I'm not even gonna turn him in either. I'm just kind of being a dick to be a dick to him because he didn't give me any information otherwise, so. I don't think that he killed Otto. I truly do not think it would be so convenient as to say that every single crime that was committed was rightfully done by the people of the Abbey. Do I think the people of the Abbey are assholes? Yeah, kind of. Do I think that they are particularly responsible for this murder? No. In fact, I still think it's probably Father Thomas, because he is suspiciously involved in too many things in town, but isn't really, how do I explain it? He's like weirdly, suspiciously out of the eye of the game. Like, we're not allowed to interact with him much, which is very strange. Master Maler, if it's not too forward, I was wondering if you would do my family the honor of joining us for a meal. Of course. Andreas, welcome, welcome. It's always a pleasure to have new conversation at our table about what's been going on in town. Yes, a fresh perspective is always welcome. The inn always benefits from different opinions. I'm always happy to share my thoughts. Thank you for having us. Good, good. Let's tuck in. Bless us, O Lord, in these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty, through Christ our Lord. Amen. So, Master Maler, I hear tell that this is a return visit to Tassing. Has the town changed much since your last visit? Well, the Golden Hand is new. Having an inn is a big change in such a small town as Tassing. Yes, the peasants especially took their time in getting used to us. The monks up at the abbey have always been gracious, though. True, but the abbot is firm in his dealings. He does seem like a prickly sort of man. You have no idea. The abbot was harsh before, but he seems much more severe now. I understand his need to enforce the rules, but being needlessly strict is different. Otto had been getting more and more vocal with his speeches. I'm sure you heard his most recent one, Andreas. I want to support the peasants in their troubles, but I do worry that Otto's death will stir up more trouble than it's worth for the inn. The peasants aren't bothering us, Nico. They need to speak their minds. Besides, their coin counterbalances any lost revenue from the abbey and its guests. Are you sure you'd rather take the peasants' coin over the town's visitors? Oh, well, in any case, I'm glad everyone's had a place to gather under our roof. Business is still business, regardless of where it comes from. The matter is not for us to decide, anyway. Hey, I did hear Ulrich say he saw more of the Duke's soldiers near town today. That's nothing but a rumor, Killian. That could cause problems for Tassing, especially if the abbot gets involved. Oh, I don't think the abbot would call the soldiers into town to start trouble. You've seen the soldiers more recently, Andreas. What do you think? It follows that the abbot would use his connections to stop Peter's incitements before they get violent. I agree, but if the soldiers do get involved, the peasants could become even more upset at the abbot's rules. That's certainly possible. Well, then, it's wiser to stay out of the matter entirely. Anna, you were pretty vocal after Otto's speech the other day. Really? You spoke up, Mom? I thought you said you weren't going to get involved, Hannah. Oh, I'm just looking out for the peasants. I didn't think my few words would cause any harm. One thing to speak your mind and another to try to change the law like Otto wanted to. I don't think any laws need to change. I simply want to make sure our community is safe. I wonder whether that's possible without some changes in law. Such matters are best left to those wiser than me, however. Speaking of the community, I should get back to work. Yes, there's always much to do. Thank you for sharing your perspective, Andreas. Thank you for the meal, Anna. It was excellent. You're welcome back anytime, especially so Killian can learn more from Casper's well-behaved example. Mom! Landscapes are surrounding the town. I suggest leaving while you have the chance. What about you? Me? I'm in no danger. I won't be anywhere near the peasants when the Duke's men arrive. Besides, they'll know better than to tangle with a man of such daring style. Well, as long as you're safe. Trying to make me feel bad. These aren't my people, Maler. As far as I understand it, they're not yours either. No, but someone needs to do something. Then I won't keep you from it. Good luck, and you don't have much time left. May God prepare you for you both for what is to come. Interesting. I just want to give my word to the guy. What do I have to do right now? His swag makes him invincible. It's true. He is the most baller dude here right now. Release before sundown tomorrow. Who am I? I just need to figure out what to do next. Oh, the mill. I have an investigation up at the mill, apparently. Let's go do that. Staub. Pretty dog. Big dog. Alright. There he is. Andreas Maler, the master artist, yes. Yes, pardon, I don't recognize you. Are you new to Tassing? Ha! No, I'm Leonhard Mueller. I run the mill in Tassing. Oh, right, I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure you have, after living with the Garteners. And less than half of it's true, I'm sure. Look, I just wanted to introduce myself. It's not every day someone comes back to Tassing. Especially to investigate a second murder. Quite unfortunate timing for you. Quite fortunate for you, given your meal with Baltosh and Dr. Souls. I know, we've only just met, Master Maler, so I can understand some suspicion. In spite of how I feel about the peasants and how they feel about me, I'm no murderer. Why would I kill Otto? Why would I kill Eva's husband? What does Otto being Eva's husband have to do with anything? Well, I mean, she's one of the only decent peasants in Tassing. She married up. A carpenter is more respectable than a farmer. Anyway, that is not the point. The point is that even if I disagreed with Otto, I wouldn't kill him. In any case, if you get tired of investigating, my door is open. If you'd like to join my family for a meal or see the mountains, just let me know. See the mountains? Yes, for a brief hunt. Hunt? Yes, for deer. I might be able to help you get some perspective on the situation. With soldiers surrounding the town? Are you sure that's safe? They're surrounding the peasants. The Duke knows I support the abbot. I always have. You and I aren't in danger, Andreas. If we want to hunt, we can hunt. I'm investigating Otto's murder, and hunt seems hardly appropriate. If it would help, I can tell you what I know. And I know a fair deal. What do you know? No, come hunting with me and I'll tell you. All right, fine. Wonderful. You'll have to leave the boy behind, though. He'll slow us down. I understand. Casper, you can stay here with Paul until we return. All right, master. All right, so we're going on a hunt. How is the climb suiting you, Maler? Suits me just fine. I always love a good hike. There are lovely mountain ranges in Aragon that lead all the way to the sea. They feature an incredible variety of climates, plants, and animals. Well, take a moment to appreciate the view. Let me know when you are ready to continue. I can see all of Tassing and Kiersau from here. Probably have enough time for a quick sketch. Despite all of Tassing's troubles, it looks peaceful from up here. Why was this so hard? It's like my mind just wants my hand to stop. I can't even draw something as beautiful as this valley. Useless. What a waste of time. Snow in June. In some parts of the Alps, the snow doesn't melt until late summer. Look, you can see the Duke's soldiers getting information around town. Peter has no idea what's gotten the peasants into. Come nightfall, it will be too late. Seem rather unhappy. You seem rather happy about the whole situation. I am. It's about time the peasants were brought back in line, reminded of the order of things. Huh. All that space devoted to fields, it's a pity we need the peasants to work them. Why do you hate peasants so much? I'd say they're worthless, but they do necessary labor, I suppose. Even so, they're filthy brutes, idiots to the last, fit only to toil. Hard to really think of them as people. Still, their women are of some value. Don't misunderstand me, they're as stupid as the men, but they do have some charms. When they're young, of course, they age like buttermilk in the sun. What does it matter to you? You're a married man. Andreas, marriage is for raising children, keeping a household. There's nothing wrong with enjoying fruit from a tree in another man's yard from time to time. Oh, really? And how many men have enjoyed the fruit from your tree? None, because Elsa is mine. No man in this town would dare. He'd be dead within the day. Not even the abbot would hold me responsible for it. Well, that's enough talk for now. Are you ready to head up? Just a moment. Of course. I do not think he killed Otto because I think he's fucking Otto's wife. I think he's having sex with Eva. Deer come through this clearing all times of year. There's a natural blind up ahead. We can watch from there. I have to admit, I didn't think much of you when you were last in Tassing, poor artist and all that. That's interesting because I didn't think much of you either. Don't act like we're not alike, Maler. We've both made something of ourselves. 7 years ago, you were boarding in a rundown peasant's hovel. Now you're a master running your own workshop in Nuremberg. Men like us make our own fortune. Didn't your father build the mill? The old mill. I built this one, the only windmill in Bavaria. With his fortune. You're missing the point. We've built something for ourselves. Peter Gardner will toil the same field his father did until he drops. Big York will do the same. Peasants ask for the world, but they can't even comprehend what's outside of their tiny plot of land. This rebellion by the farmers, it won't go anywhere. Whether it ends peacefully or violently, they won't win. They need a scapegoat for Otto's death. Look to Martin Bauer. Why would he want to kill Otto? Martin didn't want to support Otto's little rebellion. He was quite happy with the way things were. Something changed recently. I think Otto learned something about Martin that Martin didn't want to get out. It was dire enough to change Martin from resisting Otto to wholeheartedly supporting him in front of the town. How fortunate it is that you were eating with Werner and Baltus when the murder happened. It must have been Providence. God wouldn't want me punished for something I didn't do. Shh, get down. He's there, see him? You lead, I'll follow. You missed me by inches. I heard the ball fly past my head. Better than hearing it hit the back of your skull. I'll admit it's not the most accurate weapon, but it hit the target in the end. You asshole. Oh, relax, Maler. You're fine. Let's find the stag. It can't have gone far. It's not dead yet. Damn, Andreas, you missed entirely. Suppose your fine hands aren't used to the weight of a crossbow. You seem to take pleasure in overpowering helpless creatures. It is the nature of a wolf to feed upon sheep. You're a miller. You make flour. I'm a miller with a gun. Now then, let's find a long stick to carry the deer. It was a good hunt. Thank you for coming with me. Thank you for inviting me. We both have an interest in seeing this situation with the peasants resolved quickly. Think about what I said about Martin. Fine, have it your way. Good luck, Andreas Maler. Alrighty. Troops have arrived. Everyone will be waiting to hear my evidence now.